New York City, the destination for the Pacers. He can shred any defense. Pascal Siakam and his explosive offensive game on display tonight as they await tip-off against the Knicks. Pacers, Knicks. The Eastern Conference Finals begin. For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Take a look at New York. Break the higher seed. They start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
So how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught to respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Oh, good with the triple. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
At the line, one shot.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Count that one.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Bridges outside. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Brunson right side. Shot clock at 5. Over Halliburton. The rebound by Halliburton.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brunson, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Inside, and Anunoby slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Pass to Halliburton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's Turner. Brunson covering. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
From deep, Brunson gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Nembhard with it. Defended by Bridges. Going inside. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, Nesmith, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Turner. It's not going to go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Anunoby. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Hard against Siakam. 2 points. That one goes.
And that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson. High, arcing shot. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Siakam looking around. Halliburton is screen on Bridges. Beyond the arc. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first for Indiana. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. For the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Knicks trail by 7. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. And so here is New York. They trail by 7. Brunson the pass to McBride. Left side, Towns. Over Siakam. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And the first one drops. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Siakam hits them both. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And the Pacers with possession here. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Clock is at 3. Shot from the wing. Toppin can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hart against Siakam. There's a screen by Achua. Hart the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now, here's Siakam. 6 points for him. It's tipped and stolen by Achua. And pushing it up, here's New York. McBride passes to Hart. To the middle, here's Brunson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Here's Siakam. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one is on time.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Robinson misses. Indiana leading by 6. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mathurin. Bridges with the steal. Pass to McBride. Now here is Robinson. Payne. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 6-point game. Halliburton outside. Offline with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Here's Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Halliburton's got 10 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's McBride. Connects from 3-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's McConnell. Still yet to score. 5 on the clock. Pass to Toppin. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Now, here's Bridges. Robinson left side. Back to Bridges. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Mathurin finds McConnell. Halliburton outside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. He's checked in for Cameron Payne. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Now, here's Anunoby. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton, and he's got his first chance at the line here. Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And that one falls for Bridges. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And so it's New York with it, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. McBride, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Payne, he's checked in for Miles McBride.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line. One shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Mathurin for 3. Indiana again missing. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
What you know is Tyrese Halliburton is going to give you a day's work on the defensive end. This guy is so good at contesting without fouling.
It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bridges, right side. There's a screen by Achua. Clock at 4. Payne passes to Achua. Can't get it to fall. He's missed the second after making his first. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Back to Payne. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work it close, find a way to score.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Achua. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Indiana also making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Now Turner. Neesmith with the ball. Turner with the screen. Nembhard drills the three-pointer. Nembhard's got 8 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Back to Brunson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Siakam outside. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nembhard, defended by McBride. The shot by Turner, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Puts the move on, and McBride gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Now, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Down low. Here's McBride. Second chance shot. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Indiana leading by 5. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson finds Hart. Back to Brunson. Bridges a screen on Halliburton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And both free throws good for Brunson. Pacers leading by 6. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
And he knocks down the first one.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor, Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Halliburton hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Robinson passes to Brunson. Over Halliburton. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Brunson.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 22. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Bridges, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
And it's Halliburton missing. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Here's Bridges. Inside, Robinson kicks to Hart. The putback. And that one released in time, but no good. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Indiana Pacers.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, the conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Let's find out the news on Miles McBride. David, what's the update?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Knicks gave us some information.
And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
For a team that is so close to making the finals, this is a huge concern. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That one falls for Brunson. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Pocket 2. Nesmith. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Nesmith has got his first basket. Here's Brunson. Towns trying to get open. That shot is off. Indiana's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Deflects the pass. Anunoby in the corner. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
One tough customer, Bridges, fighting for the basket in close.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show up to our best move. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Bring those moves.
It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Bridges. Hard against Siakam. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. It's Brunson, top of the key. For 3, Bridges. They grab their own miss, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now, here's Siakam. 14 points for him. Over Hart. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 5. Hart the pass to Brunson. Can't hit from in close. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Siakam, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. And that one, good.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Here's Neesmith. It's rebounded by New York. Now Hart. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 5. Takes it out to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. From down in the low post, it goes. 26 points for Tyrese Halliburton. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Brunson, the bounce pass. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. That's good from Anunoby. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here comes your Knicks City Answers, everyone. Get loud for them.
And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in. Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Towns with the steal. Bridges inside. Turner covering. The offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
There's a savvy, a cleverness to what Jalen Brunson does to the defender. That pump fake, too good.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Nemo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. No good on the second free throw. New York trailing. Hart the pass to Brunson. Six to shoot. For the tie, Brunson with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 7. Up and in on the layup. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
Mathurin against Hart. Mathurin, good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Offline from the top of the key. Takes it out to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. Bridges outside. 1:39 left to play here in the third. Out to Brunson. Brunson for 3. Lights the walk and drains it.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Brunson against Halliburton. Back to Brunson. Robinson down low. He's against Turner. And the 3 ball is good. Now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Siakam finds Mathurin. The shot by Turner, no good. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And it's Brunson missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Turner for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
From deep, Brunson. They get it back. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. Quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now here's Payne. He's covered by McConnell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
First personal foul. First team foul. Cameron Payne at the line. One shot.
Indiana leading. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Toppin with it. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one is on time.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne.
Good shot.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
Now, here's Achua. And here is Anunoby. That one, no good. Mathurin with some nice defense. Outside, Walker. Robinson against Toppin. Here's McConnell. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his fourth assist in this one. Runs in the pass to Achua. There's a screen by Achua. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Up top, Mathurin. Walker finds Mathurin. To the inside. Here's McConnell. Good on the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Robinson, a screen on Mathurin. And Robinson throws it down.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Second team foul. New York foul. Jalen Brunson. First personal foul.
Take a break.
Second team foul. Tyrese Halliburton at the line. 2 shots.
That's good from Halliburton. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Hukporti. Anunoby against Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. And here is a
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Halliburton, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
McBride passes to Anunoby. There's a screen by Achua. And here's Brunson outside. Drains the three-pointer. Brunson's got 11 points here in just the second half. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
foul. Make some noise. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way. Right now, the loudest section is getting T-shirts.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Indiana again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brunson outside. At the Hart. Brunson against Mathurin. Brunson kicks to Anunoby to take the lead. New York, no good that time either. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Walker. Here's Halliburton. Defended by Bridges. Walker, the pass to Mathurin. Shoots over Brunson. Mathurin, good.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here's Brunson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. Halliburton with the bucket. Halliburton's got 30.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Then for the Pacers, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Nesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Siakam inside. Defended by Hart. That one good for 2. Siakam's got 21.
feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Nemhard, the pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nesmith. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Back to Brunson. Outside, Towns. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Brunson against Halliburton. Siakam. That ball. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got it all tied up now for Indiana. Here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Halliburton, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
The Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Bridges got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Boy, such a smart player. Brunson sees a defender out of position, just going to take advantage on that drive.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now. Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Anunoby. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Brunson, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Halliburton got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 14th foul. Mikal Bridges at the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.